Good morning, folks. Thanks for the biddies this morning, Blitz Monkey. And Grims, if you're still hanging out, thanks for the brand new Prime sub while we were in the loading screen. Hey, B-Night, congrats on Infinite. Favorite Scar deck for the weekend missions? Oh yeah, those go live later today, don't they? We're gonna try this morning to start. Because I saw it running around on Twitter. I think my favorite Scar deck so far is this one. But the Annihilus Scar... Do I have an Annihilus Scar in my editor still? There's an Annihilus Scar build. I tweeted some Scar decks yesterday. We'll probably try both of them today. Corey, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that. And B-Night, thank you for the gifted sub. Yeah, I'll probably play some Shield Control today. Probably. I need like 2 more YouTube videos to fill out space before the patch rolls out on Tuesday, so you do a little bit of stuff I haven't played yet. Yeah, at a minimum. Hey, Retroid, thanks for hanging out. King J, thank you for the 11 months of Prime. Welcome back. We are still going to cook at the end of Monday's stream as part of the HelloFresh sponsorship. In the dark in this deck, you always want to echo middle. Hopefully they blade this turn. Man, do you think this is a blade? Can I snap them back? It's our first post-infinite match. Let's spew. I'm feeling a blade this turn. Unlucky. I think if they sift, they probably sift here. Can't keep getting away with it, gamers. Can't keep getting away with it. It's a Tuma. Bucket Lucker. Reading the opponent's Marvel Snap cards, not even once, gamers. Ready to dodge Ghost Rider here. Good morning, toddler girl. Statistically, we're supposed to leave here, unfortunately. I don't know that we're gonna play a ton of games with this deck. I'm pretty sure it's shit. We can kind of flip a coin, I guess, and hope that their Shang goes in a spot that's not ideal for them. I think like maybe this is our best shot to win the game. Fucking impossible. Like this went about as right as it possibly could, right? Our opponent is illiterate and doesn't understand how Echo works. We had all of our things teed up. Our deck was still just an embarrassing pile of cards against theirs. Yeah, I think this deck that we're currently playing is one of the many examples of like, there are a number of people tweeting good stats with this deck and people are talking about it in the Subdiscord server, but I think it's just one of those examples of like, when there's bots and other people playing bad shit pre-infinite, you can kind of just climb with necessarily anything. It's one of those, I expect the post-infinite stats to be truly atrocious with it. I think Electra has a good spot in countering Black Knight and stuff before Kaya happens. Maybe Brandon, I don't know. It's just such a close timing window you have to have. That when you don't hit that close timing window, you now have Electra in your deck. Deck submissions today. No, we'll be doing deck submissions on Mondays and Thursdays because those are feature location days. On days where we're actually allowed to play the ladder, I'm going to play decks I want to play.
Face the might of Asgard, Mjolnir!
Is that a good draw, chat?
Mjolnir, to me!
It's fine to play Sentry here this turn because I don't have priority. And then next turn, I can separate these before they can Shang-Chi me. If I my mobile profile on PC, it'll be different. Yeah, all of Snap is cross-platform. I think Thor is big enough at this point, and I'd rather clutter their locations with Hood than... Yeah, I think I'd like to clutter their locations with Hood. I also don't think I want to Enchantress this turn. It's close, though. It might be right to Enchantress the left. I don't know. I feel like I need to clutter them this turn, right? Does Werewolf jump to Luke's bar still? Yes. Oh, ending the wolf left instead of ending it right means that it's exposed to Shang. A well-placed Shang could get us here. Yeah, I don't know. If I had more time to think through this turn, I might do it different. Alright, we're probably being ghosted. We'll see. If there's a Shang on the left, it's definitely a spooky boy. Just a gladiator. Unfortunately, they have priority though, right? So I just have to leave. Because I talked about where I ended my wolf. Yeah, already muted. It's funny. Yeah, just gotta go.
Escaped.
Feels like every deck needs Mobius in it. Yeah, it's probably a good take. I think this Jeff the Baby Land Shark should probably swap to Mobius here as a tech card for us. This Black Knight deck has just been absolutely everywhere. It's been almost every matchup. Any VODs with Moon Hulk carry? You know, it's not something I've tried yet, Freeman. At some point. It's hard to play too many different things per day because in order to actually get a feel for something, you need to play it for like an hour to 2 hours. So even though, you know, I'm playing for 6 to 8 hours a day, that's only like 3 to 4 decks per day that I really get a chance to play with. Snap before we draw cards and hand them. doing this. Sir Castamere, thank you for...
Enough said.
Thank you for the quarter of the year. Welcome back. Fun. I think I wouldn't mind drawing a Vibranium next turn, so we'll play left.
Opponent snapped.
District X happened on 3, meaning they had 5 of their own cards. This was not a District X card. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they shouldn't have any more cards from their actual deck, right? Like, this has got to be good enough. Like, randomly generated Modoc, we said. What a fucking absolute shit show. Awful, miserable morning of Marvel Snap. But one of those days, we're just gonna mute anybody that acknowledges the emotes exist.
Wind, aid my hand.
Face the might of
It's
Asgard.
actually not terrible for us.
Oh, snap.
Hammer draw here lets us shut off their super flow.
To me.
I'm playing Zabu, and that's it. That's close, though. Yeah, fuck. I think we have to leave again. Mangus Gaming, thanks for the 12 months. Welcome back. Just the average Marvel Snap feeling. Switched Mobius, Jeff to Mobius after playing 3 Black Knight decks in a row. Never see another cost reducer.
Escaped.
This game desperately needs a fucking sideboard. Sorry, I don't have a witty banter for adverts. I have 2 minutes of them. It's a sideboard. A sideboard lets you make adjustments to your deck in between multiple games so you're not just fucking dead to people that need tech cards to beat them. And so decks that lose to tech cards can't just be all in and lose to the tech card. No, not yet, Arc Zombie. We will do that next. This deck might need a Zabu to play Werewolf early. Let's see. Well, the build you're playing, you cut Jessica Jones from it, Benjamin, which makes Storm worse as a turn 3 play in that deck, if you do that. There's one like TLDR to be aware of. A gold on gold Zabu, yeah. Just the premium split. Zabu, Killmonger, probably all the tech cards deck. Bad Adventure, I guess. I think if I'm gonna win this, I have to punt the left. And then we like Sauron next turn to give ourselves 1/7s, and then we hope to win here and here with those. I don't think I can win middle. Can I win middle with Moon Girl? Puts me to 13. That might be enough. Is 20 enough to win the middle? Their deck probably doesn't have any super big numbers in it, right? 20 is probably enough to win the middle. A Moon Girl center. Gladiator could be middle for them, sure, but that only puts them to 15, right? They need Gladiator plus Max. Which is, like, possible, but... if they have Gladiator or Max, they're probably playing one of them here next turn, right? Oh, they took priority, which is good for us. I mean, none of their tech cards do anything, right? Werewolf seems like shit here. Maybe I cut the wolf. If wolf was another low energy, high power card here, we'd be in an okay spot. Yeah, I think we just gotta go. I'm gonna swap the wolf maybe for Titania.
Escaped.
This is not a martyr deck. This deck is not consistently filling 3 locations, which is the base requirement for playing martyr. I do think, similar to that game, our deck can make sure it doesn't have priority going into the last turn relatively frequently, though. And not having priority means Titania is playable. And also just 0 Titania. This deck is better at mitigating Titania's downside than mitigating Martyr's downside. This area makes sense with all the 1-drops, maybe. I think going back to that, we could just play. We could play, throwing priority, though, is relevant. We have just been fucking statue game after game after game after game after game. It's been 40 minutes of getting shit on this morning. And Zen, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. Can only go up from here. That's true. Alright, so Black Knight's not a big deal at least, because we have Shadow King to interact with the blade. I think I staff on that, what's it called? Orange Stir, thank you for the 3/4 of the year. Welcome back. Pick our friends up here. It's a real shame there is a dream dimension, so I can't like do this into this. Would I rather pick these up, or would I rather Moon Girl copy Max and Shadow King? If I copy Max, I get to go Max, Ebony Maw 0 on the last turn. Yeah, it's a real shame. This also keeps me from being able to play 0 second, because then I'd be able to copy my mod. It would be really good. I just do this. I guess my other draws. I'm missing a draw either way, right? I think I'd rather them not know where my power is going to be. They can play a big 6-drop. I picked their Ghost Rider, so I don't have to worry about like Blade or Sif plus Ghost Rider. Say Magneto here, it pulls Beast. I guess we'll do this. Really weak final turn from them.
Victory.
Vibe on this for now. They seem to have a bad draw that game. Well, remember, they also got Dark Dimensioned, and not only did they also get Dark Dimensioned, but they also had, we also hammed their Ghost Rider, right? So, like, they were experiencing the same awkwardness on board that we were. And then we also disrupted one of their tools. Is it ever this to clog them going into the last turn? That we it like it's power neutral, right? It turns the Mist Marvel off. Might be cheeky. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it means they can't Ghost Rider. Ain't get a thing there. Can I win? Can I win the game though? Is the other question. Demons left, lizards mid. That doesn't even beat known information, Potato Elemental. My opponent has a 12 power blade in their hand, right? It just like literally loses to them playing 12 power blade here and doing nothing else. Yeah, I don't think we have any outs here. I think we're just dead again.
Escaped.
Everything mid and one lizard. Right, beats blade left. Yeah, but their blade only costs them 3 and they can play more than just the blade out. So like, the suggested line doesn't beat just blade, and we have other lines that beat just blade, but like... God, this metagame feels impossible to brew it too. If you play Shang-Chi Shadow King stuff to try and not eat shit to blob, you can't beat the Black Knight decks because they just outmuscle you and you can't interact with their muscle. And if you play cards that go big enough to beat Black Blade, they're not big enough to beat Blob, so you just have to punt that matchup. It's just all bad all the way down. Just gotta like pick a matchup to fucking put in the trash can and hope you don't run into it. It's not even that. It's not even that they output too much power to. I don't think the 2-point slam decks outputs too much power to compete with is accurate. I think the issue is that the 2-point slam decks, you compete with them in different ways. So like, I think it's possible to build decks that keep up with one of them, but it's not really possible to keep up with the other. Like maybe the Sarah Zabu tech decks where you Enchantress and Shang-Chi. Yeah, they're two different in the cards that you play into them.
Oh, snap.
And that kind of goes back to the, you know, my sideboard comment from a moment ago, where it's like, okay, I can build to beat one and then lose to the other. Typically, you want to Angela in this deck in the center or the right path, so that way you can Iron Fist cards off of her. I do this, and then next turn I move this, play Vulture here, kick the Vulture middle, and then I can Beast back Iron Fist Vulture on the next turn. That sounds good, right?
Snap.
Snap them.
Victory.
Copy to my hand. I'm not sure if that's super useful. I guess I wouldn't hate an extra beast here. If I do this, next turn I draw a card up to 3. what if we do this? I don't want to bounce the ninja because then I'll miss a draw 2 turns from now. Oh, it's one of those days, gamers. It's one of those days.
Escaped.
Okay, things are looking up. We can do it. Actually gonna do this now, because making the Nico bigger is valuable should we peel a copy of Beaster Falcon. This means she goes to 8 on her 2x mode now. And Julia is so bad for us. The area is just not resource efficient this turn. I think it's just Falcon. I think Angela gets larger than Craven. Yeah, I think so. I think Angela is also more flexible than Craven a lot of the time in the way you get to sequence with her. The problem with Craven is that Craven is a stat stick in the same path that you're moving cards to, and the path that we're moving cards to already has big things in it because of Human Torch and Vulture. Does that make sense? Whereas Angela gets big in a path that we're pulling things out of, which has more value. So it's not even just about necessarily which one is bigger, it's about where they're bigger at. Yeah, they could rug pull Limbo, but they're not snapping me, so it's probably not happening.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, fuck you, Ghost.
Escaped.
I kicked him to be able to unlock the fucking button. Hood Lizard. It's possible I'm supposed to have snapped him here, but our hand's just so awkward.
Oh, snap.
Probably too late. Okay, area's a nice draw because it gives us protection.
Victory.
I should have pushed the button before the white hot room happened. Just kinda feeling a little numb to the entire game after the session we've had this morning.
This just in.
Could Bishop slot into this deck? I don't think Bishop's better than any of the cards we're currently playing. I think the only card you could remotely consider replacing with Bishop is Angela, and 3 energy is a lot of energy for a card. Well, okay, area lets us get into Death's Domain at least. Do this and then this. Are they a Nimrod deck? God, we could just not catch a break today, huh? They're a Nimrod deck. I don't play a lot of Loki because I don't think it's actually very good. None of the stats imply that it's good. None of my experience playing with it implies that it's good. None of my experience playing against it implies that it's good.
Escaped.
Anytime I play against Loki, we either lose to it by a razor-thin margin or beat it kind of handily. And every time we play with it, it feels like an uphill massive battle that we end up spewing a bunch with.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
Pokemon Nerd, thanks for the 70 months. Welcome back. Wait for the Nico spell that slides right. Chat, there are 2 cards in my deck. Let me put Nico back in my hand. Demon's big enough to win here. And the question is, can I win either of these? This plays for all of them, right? This is 8, 10. I guess this only gets me to 22 here. This gets me to 12, 24 here. I think I just play for all of them. Oh, I have fucking Jeff the Baby Land Shark. Such an incredibly close game, considering how fucking lucky they got twice. It's like, have 6 cards left in their deck, managed to draw their copy of Jeff, RNG'd into a space thrown on us, forcing us to use the Ghost Spider early. I didn't have any other sequences that could beat this permutation, right? I don't think so. I guess if I don't play for the Space Throne, I beat this. Or sorry, I don't play for the, I needed to punt the Throne Room. I could have gone Nico. I could have gone Nico here and to play hard for here, but then that loses to Blob, right? So I could have put an 8 power card here and then put 6 power things here. But I think Blob is more likely in their deck than Jeff. Like, some of these decks don't even play Jeff, right? And there's 6 cards left in their deck, so they're not guaranteed to have it. Yeah, I think the odds of them just having a big thing into Asgard is bigger. Yeah. Like the play of playing to beat Jeff the Baby Land Shark here loses to any big thing here. Is the problem. So I played to beat the Thanos deck, the Scar Thanos deck having a big thing, and they didn't have a big thing, they had little thing plus Jeff. Alright, it's time for ends again. I'm gonna try a couple more, chat, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm real close to turning this stream off. It's been an absolutely awful day of Marvel Snap, and we're supposed to do this for another 6 hours. I don't know that I can. When I get burnt, I start playing the goofiest crap I can. You're right, I should stop playing this really fucking sweaty bounce move deck. And I should play something weird instead. Fucking gamer. ours.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose an extra cube to Sandman.